accomplish something.
Cristiano Ronaldo was not born special. He was not born powerful. He was not born famous. He was born hungry, on a small island called Madeira, in a crowded home where money was always short and dreams felt expensive. Ronaldo learned one thing very early. If you want more, you must work for it. Nothing was handed to him. Nothing was guaranteed. His father worked as a kitman. His mother cleaned houses and struggled to keep food on the table. There was no luxury, no comfort, no safety, just survival. And in that environment, most people learn how to settle. Ronaldo learned how to fight. Football was not entertainment for him. It was an escape, a chance, a door out of limitation. While other kids played for fun, Ronaldo played with purpose. He ran harder, stayed longer, and cared more than anyone else on the field. At age 12, he made a decision that most adults are too afraid to make. He left his family, left his home, left everything familiar. He moved to Lisbon to join Sporting CP Academy. He was a child, alone, afraid, surrounded by boys who were taller, stronger, and more confident. They mocked his accent, they laughed at his clothes, they called him skinny and weak. And yes, it hurt. But instead of quitting, Ronaldo made a silent promise to himself: I will never let them outwork me. That promise changed everything. While others rested, he trained. While others joked, he focused. While others complained, he endured. He trained before practice. He trained after practice. He trained alone, not because someone forced him, but because he was terrified of going back to the life he came from. This is something people don't talk. Ronaldo wasn't chasing success, he was running from failure. Every drill mattered. Every mistake mattered. Every wasted minute felt dangerous. Coaches noticed it. Teammates felt it. There was something different about him, not just skill, obsession. When Manchester United signed him, the pressure exploded. England was faster, stronger, more aggressive. Critics were everywhere. They said he was too flashy, too selfish, too weak for real football. And again, Ronaldo didn't argue. He trained, he lifted weights to build strength. He repeated drills to fix weaknesses. He studied defenders. He disciplined his diet. He controlled his sleep. He rebuilt his body. He rebuilt his mindset. Failure didn't discourage him. It educated him. Missed chance, train more, bad match, analyze harder, criticism, improve silently. This is the difference between lucky people and relentless people. Lucky people wait for moments. Relentless people create them. Ronaldo learned early that talent is common. Discipline is rare. There were players with more natural ability. There were players with more flair. There were players with more confidence, but none of them were willing to suffer like he was. Pain became normal. Sacrifice became routine. Discomfort became home. And slowly results followed. Goals, titles, recognition. But the mindset never changed. Even at the top, Ronaldo trained like he was chasing the top. Even when he won, he behaved like someone who hadn't. Because deep down, he knew something most people forget. Success is rented, and rent is due every day. This is not a football story. This is a mindset story. A reminder that greatness is not built on luck, but on relentless effort repeated daily when nobody is watching. And this was only the foundation. As Ronaldo grew, the expectations grew faster. Success did not make life easier. It made it heavier. Every goal raised the bar. Every win created pressure. Every mistake became global news. At Manchester United, Ronaldo realized something brutal. Talent can bring attention, but it also brings judgment. Crowds loved him one week and questioned him the next. Media praised him one day and criticized him the next. Opponents targeted him. Defenders tried to break him physically and mentally. And again, people said the same thing: he won't last. He's not strong enough. He's all show, no substance. Ronaldo heard everything, but instead of reacting emotionally, he reacted strategically. He understood something most people never do. You don't fight pressure, you prepare for it. So he doubled down. He became obsessed with physical conditioning, not average fitness, elite conditioning, not good shape, perfect shape. He trained his legs until they burned. He trained his lungs until they screamed. He trained his mind until excuses disappeared. While others enjoyed success, Ronaldo protected. He stopped eating for pleasure and started eating for performance. He stopped training for fun and started training for dominance. He wasn't trying to look good. He was trying to last. Then came the biggest decision of his career. He left comfort. He left familiarity. He left a system built around him. He moved to Real Madrid, and the pressure multiplied. At Madrid, history is not remembered, it is demanded. Goals were not celebrated. They were expected. Winning was not praised. It was required. One bad game could erase months of effort. One missed chance could define headlines. And still, Ronaldo didn't complain. He adapted. He evolved his game. He became faster in decision making, stronger in finishing, smarter in movement. He studied himself like a project. What works? What fails? What can be improved? This is where most people fail. They get comfortable. They protect ego instead of progress. They blame systems, teammates, luck. Ronaldo blamed only one thing: preparation. If he failed, he trained more. If he lost, he adjusted. If he felt weak, he rebuilt. Even at the top of the world, he behaved like someone who was still chasing it. Champions League nights, hat tricks, records. And still, the routine never changed. Sleep on time, train hard, recover properly, repeat. People called him obsessed. He called it responsibility. Because he knew the world rewards consistency, not excuses. Behind the goals was loneliness. Behind the fame was sacrifice. Behind the success was discipline that never took a day off. While others partied, Ronaldo recovered. While others relaxed, Ronaldo refined. While others wasted seasons, Ronaldo built legacy. This wasn't luck. This was a system. A system built on self-respect, on discipline, on relentless standards, and that system turned pressure into performance. But the journey wasn't finished. Because the higher you climb, the harder the fall if your mindset breaks, and Ronaldo was about to face moments that would test everything he had built. At the peak of his career, Ronaldo reached a place most people dream about and fear, the top, because the top is lonely. There is no one to chase, only expectations to defend. Records were no longer goals. They were responsibilities. Every season started with pressure. Every match came with judgment. Every mistake felt heavier than before. People started asking, is he finished? Age became the new enemy. Critics counted birthdays. They questioned speed. They questioned hunger. And again, Ronaldo responded the only way he knew how, by working. When others slowed down, he sharpened. When others accepted limits, he rejected them. He adjusted his training as his body changed. He focused more on recovery. He became smarter with effort, not weaker. This is an important lesson. Relentless does not mean reckless, it means adaptive. Ronaldo evolved his game. He stopped wasting energy on unnecessary movement. He mastered positioning. He learned when to sprint and when to wait. He became efficient, and efficiency extended careers. At Juventus, in a new league with new expectations, people doubted again: different country, different style, different rhythm, same result, goals, records, leadership. He proved that mindset travels, excuses don't. But the biggest test wasn't football, it was pressure from the outside world. Social media noise, endless comparisons, constant criticism. Most people break under that weight. Ronaldo didn't break, he filtered. He learned to protect his mental space. He ignored distractions. He focused on controllables: work, preparation, discipline. This is what separates high performers from average ones. Average people react. Elite people respond. Losses didn't define him. Setbacks didn't stop him. Age didn't limit. Because his identity was not attached to outcomes. It was attached to effort. He didn't train because he felt motivated. He trained because it was who he was. And when people asked why he still pushed himself after winning everything, the answer was simple. Because stopping meant disrespecting the journey. He knew his younger self was watching. The kid from Madeira, the boy who left home, the teenager who cried alone. Quitting was never an option, not because of fear, but because of pride. Pride in discipline, pride in effort, pride in standards. And when moments of doubt came, because they always do, Ronaldo went back to basics: work harder, sleep better, focus more. No shortcuts, no excuses, just the system. And that system carried him through eras, leagues, criticism, and pressure. But every journey is a final lesson. And Ronaldo's story ends not with trophies, but with something far more important. In the end, Ronaldo's story is not about football. It's about standard. Long after the trophies fade and records are broken, what remains is the example, the proof that greatness is built daily, quietly, without applause. Ronaldo didn't rely on talent. He respected it, but he never trusted it alone. He trusted discipline. He trusted routine. He trusted effort. That is why he survived eras, manager, systems, criticism, and age. Most people wait for motivation. Ronaldo built habits. Most people chase confidence. Ronaldo earned it. Most people look for balance. Ronaldo accepted sacrifice. And that is the uncomfortable truth. You don't become great by doing what feels good. You become great by doing what is necessary, repeatedly. Ronaldo showed the world that luck is temporary, but preparation is permanent. When opportunities came, he was ready. When pressure arrived, he was prepared. When doubt appeared, he worked. This is the lesson people miss. Success is not about moments, it's about systems. A system of discipline, a system of self-respect, a system of relentless improvement. You don't need Ronaldo's talent to apply Ronaldo's mindset. You need honesty. You need consistency. You need patience. Progress won't announce itself. Results won't come quickly, and recognition may never arrive on time. But if you stay relentless, something powerful happens. Your standards rise. Your excuses disappear. Your identity changes. And one day people will call you lucky. Not because you were, but because they didn't see the work. They didn't see the early mornings. They didn't see the lonely nights. They didn't see the sacrifices no one applauded. Ronaldo didn't chase validation. He chased improvement. And improvement turned into dominance. This is why his name lasts. Not because he was perfect, but because he refused to be average. So if you're tired, if you're doubting yourself, if you feel behind, remember this: relentlessness beats luck, discipline beats motivation, consistency beats talent, every single time. Every single time.